Hello friend, today we are going to discuss about the practical session in a C programming language. Up to now we had seen the 2.5 chapter in a C programming language. So most of the concept of the C programming language you hope you have to clear. So friend, today we are going to discuss about how the program will be how the program will be run, and how the variable are to be used in our programming language. So friend, here I use the online editor. On that online editor I type the program and run the program, and what will be the output, it will be seen in the output window here. Now friend, first one is the first program, simple program we had seen is the how to print the message onto the screen. So friend, first we declare the here double slash is nothing but the single line command, and this section is called as the documentation section that we had seen in the first chapter, that is programming concept. In that we seen the structure of the programming C program. So here this is the documentation section. Next one is the header file declaration. Hash include into the opening and closing angle bracket stdio.h. This is the standard input output header file. So the extension will be .h. Now here integer main. This is the main function. Without main function we can't run the C program. So the main is the starting point of the every C program. Now here opening curly brace, and here we use the formatted input output function. Suppose we print the message onto the console is nothing but the output window, so we use the printf function, printf. Now into the double quotation mark we write the string hello world, double quotation complete, and this statement will be terminated with semicolon. Now here we simply print the message hello world. Now opening curly brace, here return 0. Why we give the return 0? Because we give the data type here is the integer, so we give the return 0, and closing curly brace. So your program is completed. Now this program is saved with the the name .c extension, suppose message.c. and now here this is the online editor, so it is not save with the help of the .c extension. It will be automatically run. Now I press the run button, so it will be give the message on the output window hello world. This is the simple program to print the message onto the output window hello world. Now next program is suppose I take a variable of integer type, integer a. Suppose I take the value of that a variable with the help of the keyboard. So printf enter the number, and here terminate with the semicolon, and with the help of the scanf function we use the keyboard through output. We read the value of a, and here we give them here ampersand a. In the previous session we had seen the formatted and unformatted input output function. So this printf and scanf is nothing but the formatted input output function. Why it is called as the formatted input output function? Because it has a specific structure. That structure when we use, the structure will be used when we use the printf and scanf function. So printf function, here in the double quotation mark we use the control string or format specifier, comma, there are so many argument up to n we can give in a printf statement as well as the scanf function. So the scanf function is a formatted input function, and printf function is a formatted output function. So friend, when we print the value of a, here we take the keyboard through value of a. Now we print the value of a. With the help of the printf we print the value A is %d because it is the integer type. A is %d and comma, here the value will be A. Value of A will be printed here, and here we give the semicolon. Now this program is completed. In this program, what we make, we declare a variable A of integer type int A. Now printf, enter the number. Here scanf %d comma %a, that means we assign the value to that particular variable to that proper address. Now here we print the value of A. So when we run the program, it will be asked that enter the number. Suppose I enter the value 56 and press the enter key. So it will be show the result A is 56. A is 56. So this is also the simple program to how to take the integer variable and how to take the keyboard through value and print that value. So friend, now next one is how to add the two numbers. So while addition of two number, we have the two numbers. So A comma B, there are two numbers. We declare two number A comma B. Now in the printf function, enter the number %d A. Now here again the next is the percent. So for the B variable, it is also use the same statement. So I copy and paste here for the B. Now here enter the number A, enter the number B. Now here we print the addition. Addition is and here I directly print A plus B. Now run the program. It will be asked the number. Suppose I enter 11 and enter the second number. Something is wrong here. Integer main, integer A B, printf enter the number %d %a, printf enter the number %a %b, and here addition is %d comma A plus B. Suppose I run the program 2 5, then it will be show the addition 7, A plus B, 2 plus 5 equal to 7. It will be show the output in that format. Now next program is, suppose if we take the three numbers and find the sum and average of the three number, then what will be the output? I type that program, already typed that program. I copy that program onto the online editor. Suppose here is the program. This one is the program. #include stdio.h. This is the standard input output header file. So in the main function, I declare the 4 variable of type integer A, B, C and sum, and here is the float D. This program is addition of three numbers, that is sum and calculate the addition sum and average of the given number. Now please enter the three number here. Three number %d, %d, because there are three number that are read from the keyboard. Here %a, %b and %c. Now here sum variable that we had already declared here. So sum equal to A plus B plus C. Now we take the average of that particular sum. So D equal to addition of these three variable divided by 3. And here in the printf function, we print the sum and average of that particular element. Now suppose I run that program, it will be ask me, please enter the three number. Suppose I enter 3, 4 and 5. So what is the sum? 3 plus 4 for 3 plus 4 plus 5. What sum is 12 and the average is 4. And here the average is assigned to the float variable, float d, because it is the float value, because division is in the floating point number. So this is the program to calculate the sum and average of the given three number. Now next program is, suppose here square and cube of the given number, square and cube of the given number. It is also easy program, square and cube of a given number. So let's see here. int main, integer main, opening curly brace. Here I take one variable and enter the number %d %n. Square of the given number is %d, n comma n into n. It is the square, and cube is n into n into n. Suppose I run the program here, enter the number, suppose 4. So what is the square of 4? 4 into 4, 16. And what is the cube? 4 into 4 into 4 is a 64. So it will be find out the square and cube of the given number. So this is also the easy program, C program, to find out the square and cube of the given number. Friend, you should practice this program on notebook. Suppose if you find out the area of rectangle, then how you can find that area of rectangle? Write down this program on notebook and send to it on my WhatsApp. Hope you have to understand today's lecture. If you have any query, then ask me. Thank you, friend.